Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's about 7 o'clock right now and I just got out of bed. This morning I'm gonna make some apple pie baked oats. I got the recipe from Trace Oats, if you've ever heard of him. He's a famous TikToker who does a lot of oatmeal recipes. That's what I'm gonna be doing, so I'm just gonna show you guys my little process of making breakfast this morning. And while I make breakfast, I'm gonna be sipping on some lime water, and then once I'm finished with that, I'll start on coffee. So first, I'm chopping the apples, and this is all really good for gut healing. So I've been in the process of healing my gut and eating things that are more easy to digest. I should have peeled the apple before. That's like one of the things that is really bad for your digestive system, is just eating the peels of fruits and veggies. I've started eating things that are more easy to digest just due to my own gut issues and forms of IBS and things like that. I'm just working on being kind to my body, fueling it with good food that's healthy for me, but also easy to digest so that I am doing the best that I can for my body. With 1/3 cup rolled oats. Next, we're going to add 1 scoop of protein powder. Next, I'm going to add a pinch of Himalayan salt. That's what I'm using there. A bit of imitation vanilla. Add half a teaspoon of baking powder. Then I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of almond milk. Right here I have homemade almond milk that I made just with a cup of almonds and 3 cups of water. And I blended that up on high for a couple minutes. And I added some cinnamon, some agave nectar, and vanilla to sweeten it. And then I'm just going to add a bit of this organic agave nectar to sweeten the batter. And right now I have the oven set for 400 degrees, so I'm just gonna slide this in there, and I'm gonna set the timer for 20 minutes. And there you have it. I just topped it with some apples, a little bit of seeds, agave nectar, and a side of peanut butter. It's gonna be so good. just finished at my job and I'm headed to the dentist actually right now. So this morning I showed you I had baked oatmeal, and then for lunch today at work I had what we call an STPA. So it's spinach, tomato, provolone, and avocado on whatever bread you want. I don't get the cheese because I just usually try to avoid dairy, so I just said no provolone, and then I got it on gluten-free bread because I'm just trying to see how my body responds to having less gluten, and maybe even seeing if like my swelling goes down, like if I even have swelling, I don't even know, but like just to see if there's any changes in my body. And then I had 2 drinks while I was there. I'm usually like constantly drinking while I'm at work because there's coffee right there, and I really shouldn't be, and it's a habit I'm trying to work at, like not doing as much and like drinking water instead. And so today I had 2 cold brew drinks. They were just like iced coffees, and I usually put like extra cold brew in there. Okay, I know I'm here like trying to preach to be healthy and trying to teach all these certain things and give all these tips and stuff like that, but I'm not perfect, and for some horrible reason I really like sugar-free syrups. I know that getting even like the sugared syrups is better. We even have honey, and I usually I try to like sweeten my stuff with honey if I'm gonna sweeten it. I just have this like, I've even tried like the fully sugared like vanillas and stuff like that, and like I don't like it. I don't know why, but I prefer the sugar-free vanilla. Like I prefer that flavor. In saying that, I had a large iced coffee with 2.5 pumps of sugar-free caramel was my first drink, and then my second drink was a medium coffee with 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla and cinnamon, and then I had a little bit of almond milk in there. So it's all about balance. I am actually going to try to not do that anymore, and I feel like taking a video of it and putting it up in public for lots of people to see is just kind of like more initiative to be like, okay, no more artificial sweetener. It's gonna take time, but here's the start of my journey of being more healthy and healing. I mean, I'm already pretty healthy, but healing my gut and not having artificial sweeteners and stuff like that. It's about 5:30 right now, but I'm gonna have like an early dinner tonight just because I didn't have my normal snack at like 4 or like after 3, so I'm just like, I'm really hungry now. So I made my food, and my sweet potatoes just finished. So starting here, that is, so what we have here, I'll lean. It's not very great lighting. So what's right here is some leftover zucchini noodles, and then I have like a veggie dressing, so it's just made out of veggies. That's like the green sauce, and then I have some cut up tomato, spinach, and I put some sheep yogurt in there, which is what's right here as well, and that's just like my protein and everything. And then I actually had some canned chicken in there as well, and sheep yogurt will have like less laxatives than cow's yogurt does, so I've been having that to be more gentle on my stomach right now. And then I'm leaving for Florida like tomorrow, so I'm trying to eat up like some of my stuff. So normally you're not so really supposed to have tomatoes because of the seeds can be cause bloating or whatever. So I'm going to try to eat the tomatoes with the sheep's yogurt here, and we'll see how it sets. Like I hope it sets fine, but I'll let you guys know. And then I'm having some sauerkraut for probiotics, and what just came out is some potatoes, So I just have half of a baked potato here, and then the rest of it is sweet potatoes. So just little sweet potato bites here. If you want a new way to make sweet potatoes, I highly recommend boiling sweet potatoes on the stove until they're soft and then putting them in the air fryer at 400 for like 10 minutes. And they get like super caramely and just like, they're literally so good. So this will be my dinner. I'll have dessert then, but this is what we're gonna start with. Everything digests differently in your stomach, and so like I want the probiotics in my stomach first to help digest, and I take these digestive pills when I'm at home before I eat or after I eat, just because I mean, it aids in digestion, and I just find that like I have less bloatation, and it just like seems to really help. But yeah, like eating the heaviest food last is best, because then like if you eat the heaviest food first and it's setting in there and digesting, you eat lighter stuff after, then the lighter stuff will set in your stomach and ferment and cause bloating. And that's why you shouldn't eat fruit later on in the day. And as much as I love fruit, I'm trying to learn to eat more balanced and just better in that way. So I'm gonna enjoy this, listen to an audiobook. And I also like really focus when I eat. I always set my fork down between bites. I thoroughly chew, and I usually am just like looking out the window. I try not to be watching stuff, just really take time to digest my food. So right now I'm having a brownie. I just finished my dinner, and I always freeze my desserts because I like them frozen. So yeah, this is just a little protein brownie. It's made out of mostly just raw cacao powder, chocolate protein powder, and peanut butter. And those are pretty much all the ingredients. There might be something else in it, but I think it's mostly just this. But yeah, I really love enjoying these. This is a bigger piece just because I wanted a bigger piece. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this, and then later I'll probably have a cup of tea. So after my brownie, I actually still felt a little hungry. So I had a slice of sourdough bread, and then I whipped up 2 tablespoons of PB2 powder and just spread that on top with some salt. And I ate that, and then now I'm having some Puka detox tea just because I like the flavor and I think it helps. But I looked over what I ate today and how I felt after eating. I think that none of that did cause bloating, thankfully. I definitely could have said no to the sourdough bread, but I find that I'm often not eating enough, and just with like my past and eating disorder, so I try to fuel myself, though maybe eating later in the day isn't the best. I'm really on a journey here, and I really want to get better at eating in ways that like don't disrupt my body. A bad choice that I made tonight is I was craving a seltzer. So I had a seltzer water, and after all the food that I had, and I drank the seltzer water really quickly because it was cold and it was really good, and that definitely gave me some gas, and that's something that I knew I probably shouldn't do. So it's all in balance, but it's just like learning to know your body, and that's something that I'm on the journey of. So this is my first video of really like going into that journey and really figuring this stuff all out. So I'm excited to like keep these videos going, because it's such like an eye-opening thing for me, since I've never tracked the food that I've eaten in a day besides for calorie wise. But this is completely different because I'm not actually tracking the calories, which helps my mindset, but then I'm really in tune with how my body is feeling. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little video, and just come back for next week's video. It'll be a bachelorette weekend, but I'm definitely going to keep doing these what I eat in a day. I might actually start uploading like the what I eat in a day videos halfway through the week, because they really don't take me long to edit. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this, if you found it helpful, what things you'd like to know, and I will definitely be doing a lot of research. And yeah, I just really hope that this helps and that it reaches people who have been noticing that they're struggling with gut issues, because it's not a fun topic to talk about, like if you get gas or get constipated or anything like that. Like, that's my problem, and like, I hope I'm not the only one that deals with this, but sometimes it really feels like I am, and it's like kind of embarrassing, but I just want to be open with you guys and just show my journey in learning to do the best for my body. And yeah, so I'll see you in next week's video. Bye guys.